Hello guys, it's Don't Chew on Chewy here, and today we're back with another tutorial, and for me it's been a couple of weeks since I've recorded. Last week I was really busy and I just didn't have time to record, so this is my first tutorial in a while. And what's the tutorial today? Well, it is a crane tutorial, rustic crane. Just one quick thing before we start. I know in my latest video, which was Trouble in Mineville, I said there wouldn't be a video this week. I got all mixed up. I couldn't record last week, and it's all gone wrong. So I'm gonna leave a post on my channel, so you might have already seen that, and I'm gonna take Trouble in Mineville video down, so there's no misunderstandings and no mistakes made. So without further ado, let's crack on with the build. Now for this one I've done something a bit different. I'm going to show you how many blocks you need to actually build this crane. So this is the minimum of what I'm building here. It's very adjustable, but I'll get on to talk about that a bit later. So for the one I'm building, you're going to need 22 oak wood, 4 spruce stairs, 10 spruce half slabs, 16 stone bricks, 16 stone brick stairs, 1 stone brick half slab, 15 stone buttons, optional, I think it makes it look a bit better, 23 iron bars and 5 fences. I'll come on to this later on in the video. So one last quick look. Just pause the video if you need to go and get your resources together. And let's crack on with the build. So I built this kind of really rubbish. Try to make it look a bit industrial by kind of putting it like it's worn and used. This isn't a great area. Hopefully you guys have a bit of a better area. I just chucked this together for this build. So let's crack on. So first thing what I'm going to do is, and you can use any logs, you don't have to use oak, you can use whatever you want. Personally, that's just what I'm going to use. So it's totally up to you. You could use spruce, jungle, even birch, but birch might look a bit weird. So I'm going to go at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go up 9. Now this bit is adjustable. You can change this depending on what scenery you've got and what you're using it for. I'm going to be using this crane I'm building here to transport wood around. That was suggested by a commenter on my sawmill video. So size, it all depends on what you want it for. And I'm going to take this out 9 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now it looks a bit like Hangman, you know, where you kind of build this and you got your little guy here that you draw on. It looks a bit like Hangman. So it looks very bland and very boring at the minute. But that's will soon change. So I'm going to take my oak logs. I'm going to place an oak log here, 2 here, 1 here, and 2 sticking out either side, like this. So in this kind of formation. And now I'm going to come around here, build a cross shape like this. This is going to be our cog, so we can move the crane up and down. So what you want to do then is you can just add some buttons now. You can do that whenever, you don't have to do it right now, it doesn't matter too much. So it kind of looks like there's nails going in, so it's all kind of stuck together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put iron bars here, 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 and here. You don't have to do that. If you're in survival, the iron bars can be a real nightmare to get. It's like 6 iron. So if you can't afford that in your Minecraft world, then don't bother putting it there. It's just to make it look a bit nicer. So we're going to place stairs here and a slab here. So if you didn't know what this was, this is the cog that's going to make the crane go up and down to pick things up. This is the first cog. I'll get onto the second cog later on. So we've got our beginnings of a cog here. So we're going to fly up here. And we're not going to do that. Oh yeah, you're going to put 2 logs here. like this, and you're going to put one log here. So you got this kind of formation. Again, any log can be used. You don't have to use the ones I am using. So now we're going to just bring this down. However many blocks you want. Depends if you're on a hill and you're trying to get stuff up the hill. I'm just going to build it down maybe to here. To here. Yeah, that'll be good. So like this. And this is where we're going to have a hook or a platform depending on what you're looking for. So what we want to do now is we want to just bring this up like this all the way up the crane and along here, leaving one block at the end where you're going to place a stone brick stair. Now when I first started building this, I went onto Google Images, I typed in medieval crane, and there was this really weird one. It looked like kind of something that someone had built at home, but it was like, I thought, yeah, that could actually work though, because you got this cog here which operates the machinery, which then lifts this up and down. And this basically here is like a little spool where the chain would go around, but it'd look really weird if we did that, so we'll just leave it like that. So if you want to actually see what I built this from, if you scroll down and just type in medieval crane in the Google Images, and it's this really weird, almost cartoony one. It looks very small. It might just be a sketch, I'm not sure. But yeah, you're just going to place 2 stairs here to give the structure some support. So as you can see, the crane's coming together, and for now we're just going to put an upside down stair and a half slab to kind of give it, it's a creepy noise, hook effect. 1 minute. Something stuck in my throat. Really annoying. I shall soldier on anyway. So you can see we kind of got the basis now of a crane coming on. You know, you'd pull this. If you pulled it this way, it'll go up. If you pushed it that way, it'll go down. So we've got the basis and the start of our crane, but it is not yet done. So we're going to want to place 2 blocks like this, sticking outside, and 3 out the back like this. So now we're going to do a little counterweight, so the crane just don't fall over when you've got some hooks on. So to do this, we're just going to make another cross in the middle of the 3 blocks we placed here. Place stairs all around like this. And just to give it a bit of decoration, we're going to place fences and a button. Like that. So this is a kind of a counterweight, so it doesn't topple over, you know, and all your logs, all your oars just smash on the floor, you know. It's a hazard. If that fell on somebody, dead meat, you know. So, very important if there was physics in Minecraft, but there isn't. So here, for now, and you should place these, anyway, we're just going to place blocks like this. 1 minute, I really need to just cough because I'm going to explode. Sorry if you heard, I did mute my mic, but you never know. You literally never know. So we're just going to kind of finish off the structure now by placing some of these to make it look like nails again, and add some supports, just like this. In fact, we'll do it like that. Otherwise it looks a bit weird if the cog's kind of connected here, so we'll just do stairs. Now what I like to do, again, optional, nails up all the way to the top, apart from here, where you're going to place a stair to give it even more support. Like so. Here we can just place a half slab, or maybe even a stair. Meh, maybe not, we'll place a button there. Buttons save the day. So, this is kind of, in my opinion, the more aesthetically pleasing crane. This here. There is an optional extra. Just a quick thing, along the back here, I would add another support if you are going to keep it in this design. So if you're going to keep it like this, for a bit more aesthetically pleasing purposes, this is your crane. But if we fly over here, you might have noticed we've got this here. 6 oak wood, 4 spruce stairs, 1 spruce slab, 8 stone bricks and 2 stone buttons. Now, it's all good and well for our crane. I'll just quickly change the time to set 0. It's all good and well for the crane to go up and down, but what's the point if we can't move it sideways? So, if you're kind of going like RP, then this is what I would do. I'm just going to quickly, you bug it, come in. Oops. Bring this out 1 block so we can fit it in. Bring it out 2 just to make sure. It's going to be pretty close, this. Like that. Okay, so this is the more resource friendly, and I personally think it looks better. That's just my personal opinion. But this next cog we make will make the crane theoretically turn left and right. So you're going to want to come 4 blocks out from this log here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. And we're going to want to make our cog again. So in this fashion. 3 logs here, 1 log on top, and then 2 sideways facing logs with 2 buttons on. Like so. If I take my button back, and we'll get rid of this stone wood instead. And now we're just going to build our cog again, just like we did at the start. Like that. And you can see it actually looks very industrial. And so that's why I kind of built this area here. I can't remember if I mentioned that at the start. So we're just going to, basically, we just want to do the same like this. But we're going to put it here. Over here we were a bit short on space. So we just had like a one-way cog like this. Here it's a full round cog. And it's a clog. So again, place the iron bars. The one thing I didn't include, which was very stupid of me actually, was the actual cog here. The iron bars. So let me just count. 6, 10, 14. You're going to need probably, overall, if you're going to build this all together, probably 48 would be your best bet. So just 3 crafting recipes, if you know what I mean. I'd say if you're going to build the whole thing like I am here. So, unfortunately, these have got to go now. And we're going to place 3 like this. Like so. And then we're going to come left, delete this. Oops, I messed that up. Like that. And like this and like that. Go underneath and 2. And we're just going to copy this to the other side. And we're going to do the same again here. And look, we attach up to this cog, which is super cool. And we're attached. We're going to place iron bar here. And we can just place some nails, or as the actual buttons here, like so. You know, you can just have buttons everywhere if you want, but I think if you had too many, it just starts looking, a bit stupid. But if you like that kind of thing, feel free to do it. Now, I played about over here with placing slabs. I don't like that. You can also do that if you want. Feel free to modify this design any way you want. And this is kind of the whole crane. This whole thing here is quite a long, like large crane. Quickly before I end the video, let's maybe try and do kind of more of a pallet design. So I'm kind of thinking if this comes through, and let's not make it come through. Let's pop out one So I'm just going to kind of go over now some designs for different types. So you can have the hook that I did in the beginning. You can have maybe something a bit like this. Looks a bit weird actually. You can have your logs here, or like that, or whatever you're putting on it. Or let's try and build, come here, a slightly larger one. So maybe a bit like this. This. 1 minute. Fly around. This. I'm getting all muddled up here. I think I'm just about to build the exact same thing. I think this is going to be a bit too big for our crane. It looks a bit gargantuan. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think this is going to work. This is just another idea you maybe could use instead, I guess. Jeez. Yeah, a bit big. Maybe if you brought this through as well, like this. Nah, that just looks stupid. So now you've got a larger palette, which looks really, really crap. But then you've got a kind of a little thing inside to put it in. Personally, I prefer the hook. You know, yeah, I think that looks the better thing. But there's a couple of palettes that you could possibly use. So there's the hook. I was actually thinking of maybe building a small storage cart, but I think we'll scratch that idea. Maybe I'll show you one of them in the future. But that's it for this episode, guys. Here's the building blocks. Bang. Not too many blocks, just got to cut down quite a few trees, smell up a bit of stone and craft a bit. But this has been the crane tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, remember to hit that like button. And if you really liked it, and you don't want to miss a tutorial that I do, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time, which I'm thinking the next tutorial I'll do will be a tower house or some kind of clock tower. As always, leave your suggestions. The crane idea was left by a subscriber who said, you should have a crane at your sawmill. And I did it, so I'll always take your comments into account. So if you've got any ideas, leave them below, and I'll see you next week. Bye.